Hi everyone, it's Nancy McNally. Today we're going to work on my pattern Pinwheel Lattice. I love this pattern. It takes 4 blocks to make 1 block. So let's get started. So I have my fabrics labeled. You're going to need your A rectangles, your B squares, and these are 2 different colors. This is like a white light, tone on tone, and this is more of a cream beige tone on tone fabric. These are your C's, the larger squares. As you can see, I have my open toe because we're going to be doing stitch and flip. And here are, this color right here, the D squares are the same as these right here, not the white ones, these. We're going to sew these to these D squares. But first, we're going to do stitch and flip. So on the wrong side, or the back side of all your B squares, you're going to draw a diagonal line from corner to corner. We're going to join that to the C's, and we're going to join them to the A's. So just follow along the pattern, because the B's are going to join to the A, and these B's, the lighter ones, the white ones, are going to join to the C's. Okay, so make sure here. How about if I place them there? There we go. And so these go here. Let's get started. So we're going to get started on our AB stitch and flip units. I have the diagonal line running from the top right corner going down towards the left center. It doesn't actually land in the center, it just goes towards the center. Stitch directly on the line, trim a 1/4 inch away from that stitch line, and flip the triangle in place and press. You're going to do all of your A units with your background 2 B squares. Then we're going to repeat that process on the C's, and you're going to take your white, and I've already drawn the diagonal line, you're going to take your white B squares, you're going to put the B square, right sides together, in one corner of your C. Again, stitch directly on the line, trim a 1/4 inch away, remove that excess, flip the triangle in place, and press. I'm going to get these done. Quick tip for you. I do not begin sewing in the corner on my stitch and flip. If I have a center area, then I start here and sew towards the corner, and I just chain piece all of them. And that will be easy to do on this one. But with this one having a corner, start over here, and it's so much more pleasant to do the stitch and flip. So as you can see, I have my stitch and flip units ready, and I've sewn the 2 D squares together. Now we're ready to assemble. You will join these and these. So this will be the top half and this will be the bottom half. So make sure before you assemble that the light white rectangle will be joining to the stitch and flip corner from the larger square. And then your second background fabric, your slightly darker one, will be joining to this. So this unit, this color needs to be the same as this. And these will also be the same color. All right, let's pull it together and we'll be done with our block in just a moment. All right, now I have all 4 quilt blocks done. Let's start by placing them. I'm hoping I can get them all in camera. Now we're going to sew those together, and that will make 1 quilt block. So here's what you should see. You should see a pinwheel in the center. So here's the pinwheel blades, here, 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 and here. And then this secondary one allows the first color, the lighter color, to pop. It just shadows it. And then when you join the quilt blocks out here on the outer edge, more pinwheels form. Isn't that cool? All right, thank you for joining me today. Again, the pattern name is Pinwheel Lattice, and the quilt size is 74 by 90. You can find the pattern on my website And thank you for joining me today. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. If you like my channel and you like what I show you, please subscribe. And also, if you want to stay informed at what else is coming up for more quilt-alongs and sew-alongs and new blogs and that sort of thing, subscribe to my newsletter when you visit my website. All the information is below in the description box. Thank you for joining. Happy quilting!